Hey, I'm continuing my series of a painter and his army. Today I'm going to talk about Kristoffer and his army for the Danish Nationals. Kristoffer is a newer player, and he has a very, very specific painting style, which I very much enjoy. I have voted for Kristoffer's army, this army, multiple times to be best painted. I really, really like the way he paints, and I'll show you a bit of that. So here we go. So this is Kristoffer's Finnish army that he is bringing to the Danish Nationals this year. He's not painted the army up for this year, and it's obviously a winter war army, as you can see. This army has been he has been painting this army for a while, and Kristoffer is actually a War Master player as well. So he plays a competitive War Master as well. And he has a lovely 3D printed, mostly RKX, I think, are the producers of these models here. So here is one of his Jakari units, his hunters, his sissies, with skis, and he has made some lovely winter bases. For my personal thoughts on this is that I really enjoy the way he paints white. White is a difficult color for a lot of people to paint. I have two methods that I use. One is a warm white based on brown, and one is a cold white based on blue or gray. And this is a version of the cold white that he is using. Is very, very smooth. The transitions on his models is very smooth, and it really makes the other bits of the model, the cabs, the helmets, the gear, the rifles, all stand out quite a lot. Here we have one of his AT guns. Not very useful in the game right now, but could be at one point. And you can actually see here that the models themselves are not great for painting faces on. So even though Kristoffer is a very accomplished painter and he's painted some lovely weathering and scratches along these edges here for the AT gun, he's not actually painting faces that much, right? He's not painting the eyes. He's just giving you the hint of the face, which is all you need on the tabletop. Here we have his captured Soviet T-28. Lovely weathering on this, very, very lovely weathering, and it's painted white and then weathered with all of these scratches and different techniques and edge lining as well. Very, very well done for this vehicle. It looks so good, so good. Here we have one of his mortars with this guy having a little crate of ammo behind him, and you can basically see how much his models actually stand out because of the white bases, right? The models really pop. The grays here really pop. Here we have an AT rifle with a spotter for that, loader. And here is Jakari's again. So I'm going to show you his list for the Danish Nationals. Kristoffer, where do I have him? Here we go. So this is his 600 points Finns, 12 order dice, that's a lot of order dice, regular officer, light infantry with submachine guns and Faust, light infantry, submachine guns, Faust, rifle squad with a couple of submachine guns and a Faust, these are regular. Another rifle squad with rifles and LMG, so that's a backline holder for him. AT rifle team, mortar team, light mortar, two of those. And then a couple of captured Komsomolets, 1, 2, 3, 4 of those, because they're just so dirt cheap, 19 points. LMG veteran. And that is it for his 600 points army. So not a lot of AT, but a lot of armor himself, right? And most of the games that we're going to play with the 600 points are either objective based or kill points based, so he can really get up to those objectives with his army list. For his 1250 points list, he's got 20 order dice, and I actually played against this list in a training match. I beat him, but he was close. He was really close. It was a close game. It was nice, a really nice game. So we have the officer again. We have the same infantry basically, so submachine guns, a Fausts. We have a backline holder infantry here. We've got a couple of captured comsomolets again, and then the second rifle platoon, again an officer, again push unit and a backline holder, veteran and regular, like that combo. A sniper, because more or less you got it with the Finns. It's not that good anymore, but you know, it's still a sniper. And here we have the two other comsomolets, so 4 comsomolets again, an armor platoon, which is 2 Stormy medium tanks. So again, we have 2 Death Star tanks here with the forward-facing heavy AT gun. You do not want to be hit by this gun, I can tell you that much. And finally, he adds in some heavy mortars, so that with spotters, so that he can actually, you know, do some indirect firing as well. A very nice army here. A couple of light mortars. He had those in his rifle platoons for the other, the 600-point army. A very nice army, and it's so beautifully painted. I look forward to seeing it on the table this weekend, which was last weekend for you guys. Right, that's it. That's it for me today. See you next time. Cheers.